Okie dokie. It says I'm live. I'm gonna wait for a couple more people to start coming in. I'm gonna check on my Facebook right now, make sure everything is going smoothly. I'm gonna wait for a couple more people to start. Okay. So that's perfect. Okay, cool. Gonna wait a little bit longer for people to start showing up, but banners, cool. So I'm just going for a couple people to join and then we will start. Awesome. Awesome. Cool. So I'm going to wait a couple more minutes waiting for people to join, but I'm just going to wait for a couple people to join, a couple minutes. I'll be okay. Yeah, so if you guys don't know me, my name is Barcode. I am from the Girl Scouts of San Gregorio Council in the Inland Empire, and we're coming back. I'm coming back with more Facebook Lives. So usually every month we have a theme for Facebook Lives. Usually they're the whole month is a theme. Last month's theme was Girl Scout cookies. The month before, I remember in December, we had a whole bunch of crafts going on. We had a Veterans Month, talking about our support with our veterans, everything like that. But this month is about World Thinking Day. So you guys might be asking, what is World Thinking Day? So World Thinking Day is a day out of the year where Girl Guides and Girl Scouts use this as an opportunity to study and appreciate other countries and cultures. Equally increase awareness and sensitivity on global concerns. Girl Scouts and Girl Guides across 150 countries celebrate World Thinking Day. And that's just one big celebration. So it's just a day where we remember that we are a global movement and we are no longer just Girl Scouts of USA. We are among 150 countries and something that ties into that. So we have Girl Scouts of USA, and that goes to all of our, I have comments. Awesome. I see some people are commenting. That's awesome. Seems like it's forever since we've last seen you. I know. But so moving on. So sorry, I got sidetracked. Every year, so World Thinking Day, going back to World Thinking Day, every year we have a specific theme or a global concern that we mainly focus on. This year's 2021 theme is the Peace Builder, how to be a peace builder. And we're just creating different activities and different things that relate to that. So today we are going to go into our roots, and we are going to focus a little bit more about our sisters from around the world rather than the global theme, because we all know each Girl Scout tries to be a peace builder in their regular lives. But we are going to go back to our roots. I know when I was a Girl Scout, what we didn't have a global concern every year. We actually had a time where we chose 5 countries and we focused on those 5 countries and we learned about those 5 countries and we learned about the culture and learned about how girl guiding is in that country. So I just wanted to go visit that back a little bit more. And we're going to actually start talking about how Girl Scout and Girl Guide promises are from around the world. So it goes a little bit more into how each Girl Scout or Girl Guide is different and how cool that is. So today we're going to be thinking about, so we're just going to go around to 5 or 6 different countries and we're going to read or visit how they say their promises. We're gonna learn about how they say their promises. As you know, our Girl Scouts of USA, our promise is, on my honor, I will try. I'm having stage fright. Oh no, I say this every day at my meetings. On my honor, I will try to serve my. On my honor, I will try to serve. I am having such stage fright right now. I was a Girl Scout for 10 years. What am I doing? So we're going to go over ours first. So it's on my honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law. That is the Girl Scouts of GSS USA thing, promise. But now we are going to tie into other countries' promises. So let me just share my screen real quick. So let me just share my screen real quick. Let me present. Where is the presenting button? Oh, there it is. Perfect. So the first one we are going to be talking about is Switzerland. So Switzerland's Girl Guide or Girl Scout. Let me see. Let's see. So Switzerland's Girl Guide promise is, with the help of God, with your help and happily, I promise to do my best to study in detail the values of your Girl Scout law, to search for the meaning of my life, to be involved in the community where I live. So that was Switzerland's. It's longer than most, but it's still really, really pretty. They talk about to study the detail of the values of the Girl Scout law. Similar to ours, we talk about the Girl Scout law. And same with to help of God, we say to serve God and my country. They never really say their country. They just pretty much just say where they're focused on the community of where they live, and to study the details of value of their Girl Scout law. Girl Scout law, yeah. Okie dokie. And then the next one I wanted to show you was Venezuela. So Venezuela's promise is I promise on my honor to do my best, to do my duty to God and my country, to help other people at all times, and to obey the guide law. I almost said Girl Scout law. So that one sounds more similar to ours, because it's like, on my honor, I will try to serve my God and my country. So they say to do my duty to do my duty to God and my country. So it's kind of similar like that way. And they also end it by to obey the guide law, and ours is to live by the Girl Scout law. So you find some similarities in there too. It's so funny not funny, but it's so cool that we have different promises in different countries, but they're all still kind of similar, whether you're a Girl Scout or a Girl Scout Girl Guide. I almost said a Girl Scout Guide. A Girl Scout or a Girl Guide. It's pretty similar, but still different, which is super cool. Next, I want to move on to Syria. So Syria is, on my honor, I promise that I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to help others to obey Girl Scout and Girl Guides law. See, so Syria actually incorporated Girl Scout and Girl Guide, where we just say Girl Scout, and Venezuela actually said Girl Guide law. But Venezuela and Syria also do have similar tones in there. They also do have similar, like, they say best to do duty to God. my duty to God and my country, where Venezuela says to do my duty to God and my country. So it's very similar language in there, but still different. And then the next one up was Australia. Australia's one was, I promise I will do my best to be true to myself and develop my beliefs, to serve my community in Australia and live by the guide law. So, similar to ours, it still says, they actually have I promise in there, which is super cool. And like previous, no, go back. Okay, there we go. So similar to previous ones, like, oh no, go back. To Switzerland's, they said, they talked about the detail of the values of our Girl Scout law, while Australia said to develop my beliefs. So it's similar in that, but they're still talking about that their values and their beliefs are important. They should develop them. And to serve my community, that also helps. That also like kind of correlates with to help people at all times, which is super cool. But it's cool that they actually put Australia in here in their promise and not just my country, which is a little bit different. But similar to Venezuela, Australia does say the guide law because they believe in Girl Guides and not Girl Scouts, which is, well, they not believe. They use Girl Guides as a term rather than Girl Scouts. But let me see. Okay. And then we're moving on to Kenya. So I promise on my honor that I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country and to help other people at all times and to obey the guide law. So this is actually the first one that actually is similar to us that says to help people at all times, to help other people at all times. That's kind of similar to ours, which is super cool. But to do my duty to God and my country is similar to Syria and Venezuela and even maybe Switzerland. No, not Switzerland. That's okay. But it's so funny to see these different promises where they're similar with each other and similar with ours, but they're still distinct in their own way. And I just feel like that's like a representation of Girl Scouts and Girl Guides. We all are pretty similar, but we both stand out. We all stand out in different ways. And the last one I wanted to show you was Canada. So Canada's promise was, I promise to do my best to be true to myself, my beliefs, and Canada, and will take action for a better world and respect the guiding law. So like similar ones, like different from ours, it says the guiding law. It says it includes Canada like Australia did. They include the name of their country. And similar to Australia and Switzerland, they put their values in there and their beliefs, that they should strengthen their values and beliefs. So yeah, those are they're all kind of different. They're all kind of similar in the same way. And I just find it super, super cool. Oh, let's stop streaming. Ooh, there we go. It's cool to see how different things are in different ways and how all these promises are different in different ways and how similar we are and how different we are. And I keep on rambling. I find it super cool to look at other promises in other countries and see how they vary and see what's similar and what's different. If you want to see more promises or you want to look up a specific country on their Girl Guide or Girl Scout promise, the WAGS website, WAGGGS, is the World Association of Girl Guiding and Girl Scouts. So all the promises I found were on that website. Just look up WAG and just look up a specific, you could even put in the search board on the WAG's website, just put in the country that you wanna search and put in promise. And once you search it, once the first couple things that pop up will have it'll have the how many people are participating in it, in that Girl Guides and Girl Scouting in that country. It will say like the promise, it'll have the Girl Scout law or the guiding laws, and a couple more information about that country and Girl Guiding and Girl Scouting in it, which I think is super cool. So if you want to check that out, and once again, it's WAGGGS .com or .org or something like that. If you just search up WAGs in Google, it'll come up. But that is about everything I have for you guys today. It was super quick today, but I just want to touch base on a little bit of the promises and how they are in different countries and how we are similar in other countries around the world. And I think that's what World Thinking Day is about. So I hope you guys all had a great time, and I will see you guys either next week on Friday, but we also have another Facebook Live next Wednesday at 6 p.m. So I hope to see you guys all there, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.